What is up, legends? We are back in Throne and Liberty. All right, guys. Here's the thing. I was asked to do how to start strong, which I'll be honest with you guys. I never actually played this early access, but I know what I did to get to this point right now, which is essentially what I do in most MMO games. Is I make a paladin like class. Now I didn't go melee for the simple fact that you end up in too much trouble. Like I was going to do that, like use great sword and then run around and do stuff like that. But if you guys remember back when I used to play Rift, those who were around for that, I did a justice build, kind of like Inquisitor type feel, and I ran that back here. So first we're gonna go into the first dungeon and probably carry it, but that's fine. So what matchmake? I'm too strong for this. But it's fine. Damn, that popped off quick. All right, so this is what I have right now. If I get to actually show you guys before it runs me in there, we're having what right now we're rocking 12 strength, 20 dex, 20 wisdom, and 18 perception. Right now, I need to actually spend my next two levels. I'm gonna put perception back up to 20 because I had 20 originally, but I took an item off that took 2 points away from me. So I gotta get it back to 20 so I can make sure for right now that I keep landing hits, because when you don't have your perception up, you miss hits, and that's really bad because it's basically like losing DPS. It sucks. So I am going staff and tome with staff. Obviously, no DPS, doing major damage. Don't mind my helmet. Like that's just the helmet, a blue helmet I got. It don't match anything, sadly, except the back of my cape, which is like the guild that I have right now. Um, and gear, we're even out. You get locked at 6 for the most part with this stuff. But my ring can go to 7 right now. Skill wise, we're rolling a little bit more so on the serial fire bombs. Now, this essentially is fire blast or fireball, and then fire blast is like right there. And I'm taking advantage of the tome because the tome has healing and support in it, as well as DPS. So what I'm doing is the it has two AOE caster type of DPS, which I could throw out, like curse explosion and corrupted magic circle. Now the cool thing about that is you have this skill right here. Which one is it? Vampiric contract, and what that does is restores an ally's HP or yours if there's no ally around. And I set that up. That's the first thing I throw out, because it's going to heal me and other people as well. So we're heading into this dungeon right now, and it gives you DPS over time, basically, because it's a dot, and on top of it being a dot, somebody tanking. There we go. On top of it being a dot, it literally heals other people. You see the gold numbers on me. It's basically healing me because the tank doesn't need to be healed. All right, so rotation. We have the cleric dot, which is what we throw out first to get the heals going. We got the serial fireballs, so we got the spam going out. We have the big hit on the chain lightning that does like really good damage. You have to be careful though that you don't pull aggro or you don't pull a bunch of mobs. If you don't care about that, run around. And once you get to the point of your this really tanky, it just doesn't even matter at that point. Like you just really start doing it to it. Throw that out. Got the circle out that brings damage over time, and you can also, when you land on that, that also gives you the vampiric to heal yourself and other people around you. Like the build is crazy. You also want to make sure that you focus stuff that you need and not everything, because and essentially you only really need like 5 DPS skills, and you want to make sure that you are leveling those 5 DPS skills as much as possible. Then you have like your utility stuff. Say if you have something that you want to keep yourself alive, that's like the next skill I have to level up. This firewall barrage. Also, if you're gonna be, I definitely aggroed him because of the chain lightning. It's fine though. Not gonna die. I got a lot of health. I mean, you gonna aggro that guy over there? All right, whatever. So I also have Blessed Barrier, which you get pretty much at 30. I also have High Focus, which, as you can see, increases cooldown speed for all skills and increases movement speed by 22%, which is situational, the useful. I have Improved Curse, which is what this is, Karmic Haste, and what that does is it'll increase the amount of time something can be cursed, which is that damage over time. Throw this out. Can this hit everybody? It can. All right. Want to see what that range is. He doesn't have a longbow to heal with. I'm just gonna probably have to help out during the big boss, which is fine. That's what this build is for. It's meant to carry people and have fun, and just make it so that like no matter what I'm doing, I have control over the fight. I'm out in the open world. It's like amazing in the open world because all you do is get jumped in the open world. So I got my shield. I got the AoE heal if I need it, which not really. The single target heal was that I can spam a bunch of times. Did you know this dungeon has a secret? Hopefully they follow me. I ran over here on purpose so they get it. Don't go in the poison. You have to open both sides. Sometimes people don't know and they try to go and fight the boss, and it's just nothing but poison in there because you didn't fight. You didn't open up this side. I also have the ability to be a vampire or turn into a one for like 10 seconds or something like that. Because the guardian system. Now the guardian system is really cool because it gives you the opportunity. Like I said, I can turn into a vampire. I'm just not doing it because the cooldown is really long. I want to save it for the boss so I can do big damage on the boss in the beginning. Because I think everybody in here is kind of new, and they're probably not gonna be able to deal with it, to deal with that boss. So I'm gonna have to do what I can quickly to kill this boss. Now, this boss has a secret, and hopefully, at least 3 or 4 other people besides me know the secret. And the secret is your defensive skill that you have based off of whatever 2 weapons you have. It needs to be leveled, so when you block, you don't take any damage. Bro just left. All right. Oh, that's fine. You can hit me. Oh, he still got aggro. These are also a good source of EXP. Now, another cool thing that this game actually does, True Heroes Path, is that you can level your skills and then they morph into other skills. You see some of my skills are like purple and then it says 2. That means I already leveled them on base level and now they broke through to a different version. Uh-oh. That that move right there, the next boss is gonna do stuff like that. And we already know now 2 people can't even take 1 hit of that. Block. This one's gonna be rough, y'all. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it. Let me actually say it in chat. All right. No. Oh, okay. Everybody has to be in here. Karis is about to get locked out if you don't hurry up.
Where am I? Can it be? Are you the ones who dare to trap
All right,
me?
so now I'm gonna transform. Do as much damage as I can to him early. And hopefully nobody dies here. Hey, they blocked. They listened.
Do you truly believe you can best me on your own?
Oh crap.
Terrible and inevitable.
Okay. Let me free. Let me free so I can help heal. Alright, let me help you. I can't heal this Zerumus guy. Somebody else. Damn it. I knew he was gonna die. Where's that guy at? He still might be okay.
Do you truly believe you can best me on your own? Death looms terrible and inevitable.
Oh, and I let me got the perfect perfect parry, baby. Uh-oh.
Do you truly believe you can best me on your
Word, you just gonna do that?
death looms terrible and inevitable?
Nah, use parry, baby. In the shield too. You get none of that. I ain't doing this again. I got you, Karis. I took the hit because I wanted to heal.
To be vanquished like
GG. So is it to it. Now, the first time I did this, I was level 23. I'm 31 now, obviously. So like I outpowered the dungeon and I know like all the mechanics. But as you guys can see, like the heals and the way that it works, how I can actually shield the team, but I'm still like doing like big damage to them and stuff like that. Granted, my spells aren't built towards my healing. Like I'm definitely like 80/20 towards that. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to have it strong. I focused on the single target heal and the AoE heal and kind of like just ignored all the rest of the stuff there. Give it a little something something obviously, and getting it up to the point of where it can go to its next breakthrough. But that's it. We're not focusing on that. We are focusing on the single target and the AOE. So they be useful when you actually put them out. But what kills people in that first dungeon is when their defensive skill is not leveled. Because even if they block, it's barely doing anything at the end of the day. So what you have to actually really do is make sure that one, it's going to be one that's going to negate some type of damage because not every defensive skill does it properly. Two, you need to make sure that you perfect block. You see, I actually perfect blocked like 3 or 4 times right there. You don't take any damage when you perfect block, like little at all. Even if it's a thing that would one shot you, you still would survive it. And you see, like and then on top of that, with this particular thing, I attack back when I perfect block, so I cause damage to the enemy when they cause like they try to do damage to me. So it's just like really really amazing. So just keep that in mind when you want to go ahead do your thing. You be fine. You be fine out here. You want to copy this build? Go right ahead. Like go right ahead. It's a lot of fun. I literally run around like immortal in the open world. I think I died one time, and that was because I fell. I fell, and like it was like mobs everywhere where I fell, and there was like no way out of it. Basically, I was like at half health before I even started fighting, so it was like GG. But outside of that, I've died in the dungeon though. I died in the level 20 dungeon I just showed you. Like the first time I went in there because we just didn't know what the hell we were doing. And I didn't know that I was supposed to like block and perfect parry that AOE thing. I was like tanking it and trying to heal through it. That is not the right thing to do. That you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to use the mechanics, dog. So yeah, so here's everything right now. We got upgraded serial firebomb, infernal wave, frost smoke screen. Actually, no, get down here. Touch of despair, which is on the tome healer side. We have serial bombs, which shows you up there. We have chain lightning. Again, chain lightning does big damage, so definitely pay attention to it. We have infernal wave. When I do these spells back to back, these three right here, they're all insta cast. It is amazing. Like it's just amazing. You get a little bit of a casting time on serial fireball, but not a lot. So all this is like instacast. So you just like boom, 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 and then you can actually quick cast curse explosion. So it's like boom, boom, boom. Then I can curse explosion, and then get damage over time on top of the damage over time from touch of despair, and then you can throw out more damage over time with corrupted magic circle. You got to physically cast that, and the same thing with fireball barrage. But then you can throw in between all of that animation cancel high focus works out, and then weekends karmic haze, and that's just like my rotation. By the time I'm done with everything, it just comes back. Now I have other skills, I just don't really use them. I have ice spear and icebound tomb. Icebound tomb is weird because if you petrify an enemy, you can't hit them. I don't know why that is. Now there's other ways that you can go about doing things as far as I think in Petrified Tome when you actually go into its skill tree, because each of these skills can actually level up as well, like in skill trees as you guys can see right here. Let me see. Freeze. No, it doesn't do that. You strictly just can't attack it. It's lame. So I'll catch you guys next video. Be legendary. Definitely try this out. Don't be afraid of the first dungeon. Once you realize that you just have to block and you listen, I think I helped everybody when I told everybody this. When he says despair, be ready to block. He's gonna say drown with despair. I think they all got it when I said that because everybody was blocked. Normally that doesn't happen. So I'll catch you guys later. Peace.